What's going on, guys? I'm Alan and welcome back to the channel. Today's video is going to be all about how to hang your guitar up on the wall. One project I had this morning was to hang some guitars up. I wasn't originally planning on filming it, but I have some extra time today, so I thought let's go ahead and make a video out of this, maybe help somebody else out along the way. So we're going to hang two guitars up on this wall that you see right here behind me. I'm going to go ahead and spin the camera around, give you guys a look at what we're going to do. So the idea is to hang up one guitar here, one over there. It's going to be one acoustic guitar, that Gibson that you guys see on the channel, and then also that new Gretsch that I just made a video about the other day. That's going to be the other guitar that's going to hang in here. The reason I haven't hung them up yet is because I was thinking about repainting this room, because this color, even though it's white, it puts off this kind of like yellowish tint that I really don't like. But I think I'm going to go ahead and hang these guitars up. I'll mess with repainting later, and I'll just take them down at that point. And actually, I guess I could just leave them up there and paint around them. So let's take a look at all the tools that we're going to do. We'll go ahead and get started with the project. So first we have a drill we're going to use. That's just an impact driver. I'm going to link all this stuff down in the description too, in case you guys are doing this project yourself. We got a stud finder. I like to hang these up in studs. You can technically use drywall anchors, but that's pretty scary. Sometimes these guitars can be kind of heavy, around 8 to 10 pounds, and I know I don't want mine falling off the wall. Don't know about you guys, but I'd much rather hang it up on a stud. I've used a bunch of different types of guitar hangers over the years. These are my favorite by far. Just string swing. You can get these on Amazon, so I'll just link those down below. We've got some 2.5-inch drywall screws. I like for the screw to be nice and long, that way it goes and gets into the stud. It's really strong. Got a tape measure, a little level, and a pencil. That's pretty much all the tools you need for this job. So the first thing I'm going to do is take the stud finder and just kind of see where the studs are at along this wall. I marked the studs. There's one right over here, but this one's going to be really close to that light switch, so I don't think I want to hang one there. But there is a stud like over here, and then another one right around in there. So I guess I'm going to have a guitar here and a guitar kind of right in there. And I'm going to go ahead and go grab the guitar, sort of see roughly how high I want these to hang up there on the wall. So let me go do that. I just did a little bit of measuring. I think I'm going to go ahead and hang these up right at 7 feet or 84 inches. Now if you're just hanging one guitar, you don't have to be too picky about it, but since I'm hanging two, I want them to be at exactly the same height, so I went ahead and measured everything out. Alright, let's go ahead and get this hung up on the wall. I'm going to put the top of the guitar hanger at 7 feet, so I'm just going to measure up to 7 feet, draw a line, then I'll come back and put the mount against the top of that. We have our lines marked at 7 feet. Another way you could do that, if you just had like a 4-foot level, you could just run it across the top. I do have one, but it's actually out in the shop and it's raining. I just really don't want to go get it right now, so I'm just using a tape measure. Alright, so yeah, now we'll go ahead and just put the wall hangers up there and screw them to the wall. That's pretty much all there is to it. I put one screw in the top, and then here's where this little level comes into play. I'm just going to put this along the side of it just to make sure that it's perfectly straight up and down. Then I'll put the second screw in the bottom. Alright, we got the first one up there. Now we're just going to do the exact same thing on the next one. Also, I forgot to mention, if you do take the hanger part off of the base, it's a lot easier to install. That way your drill doesn't get in the way. So let's take that off on the second one. And there we go, guys. We have two guitar wall hangers hung at exactly 7 feet. I'll go back and erase some of those pencil marks here in just a little bit. But let's go ahead and grab some guitars, see what those look like on there. I've had these things for a while. At some point I lost the little things that go on the end of that one, but it doesn't matter. I mean, the guitar is not going to fall off of there or anything, so they are still pretty sturdy up there. These things are really cool. Kind of get your guitar off the floor, keeps it a little bit safer. All right, let's go grab some guitars. And now we have the guitars hanging up on there. And just to go over these guitars with you real quick, this is a Gibson J165 acoustic. I've had that thing for a long time. Bought it in like 2009, I believe. And then we have the new Gretsch Electromatic jet. And I just made a video about this. If you haven't seen that, I'll link that up in the YouTube card and in the description. Go check it out. Just did a quick little unboxing. I've only had that guitar for a few days, but I'm loving it so far. Yeah, so there you go. That's all there is to hanging up guitar wall hangers. If you know, you could do as many of these as you want. I like to hang them at the same height. That's, you know, some people like to stagger them. That looks kind of cool too, but I just went ahead and hung them at the same height, especially since this room has a pretty low ceiling. You guys don't get to see this whole room very often, but it is pretty small, and having a YouTube studio in here, it's pretty cramped pretty much all the time. I always have to move stuff around, and for whatever different type of video I'm shooting. So it's nice to have those guitars up on the wall where they don't get knocked over and they don't take up any extra space. So really excited about that. I guess that pretty much wraps it up for this video. Thank you guys for watching. Hopefully this helps you hang your own guitar wall hanger if you happen to be doing this exact same project. Be sure to hit the like button and subscribe. Remember, all the links are down in the description if you guys need any of these tools or products or anything. All right, we'll see you guys in the next one.